jokes are killer, it's extreme improv time. Listen up man, we're gathering the van. It's getting out of hand, we gotta say yes and it's not a scam, it's not a scheme. We say yes and then we always stay extreme. Buckle up kids, get ready for the show. It's extreme improv, you ready, let's go. You laugh so hard, you're getting indigestion. Stick your hands and give us a suggestion. We'll make stuff up on whatever you say. Cards and some monkeys are ready to play. You have no shame, we're about to get mean. Always remember to always stay. Show your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv. Shut your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv. We're bursting your bubble, we're making a scene. We're causing some trouble, always stay extreme. On stage and online, we're fooling around. We never start a time, and we're making the sound. Show your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv. I said shut your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv.
Can I be heard? Yes, I can be heard. Can you guys be heard?
I don't know.
Yes, you guys can be heard. So hello everyone and welcome to the Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championship Festival 2025, and this is the final opening round of the World Championship Tournament. So on the show tonight we have a fantastic lineup of performers. We did actually just finish a round only just about half an hour ago, and so this is the last of the opening rounds. Audience, as always, make sure you smash that subscribe button on the Extreme Improv YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Extreme Improv. We are available also to watch on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Kick, on DLive, and a bunch of other places. Just look for Extreme Improv on your favourite social media channel. But, audience, could you now suggest some random words for us? Please suggest random words. Put that into the chat. Random words. Give us some random words and we'll be using them to inspire our opening round. But for now, let's meet tonight's performers. Say hello to the people. Marty.
Hello, people. This is Marty Gordon here in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's good to be back with Extreme Improv.
Well, it's good to have you back. Now, someone else who it is good to have back with us is Zakarian. Say hello for the first time.
Hey, everybody. I'm Zakarian, an American in Australia, sort of like an American werewolf in London, in Byron Bay, and it's summertime down here.
Yes, okay. Speaking of werewolves, though, we're going to come to our resident werewolf, Norm. Say hello to the people.
Hi, everyone. This is Norm. I live in between Pennsylvania. Well, I'm in Pennsylvania, in between Philadelphia and Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Okay, well, speaking of intercourse, no, let's not go there. So, say hello to the people, Dave Jervis Green.
Hello, everybody. Back on for my, I don't know how many attempts I've tried to win the world title so far, but I've gone back into training and doing some exercise this week. I had leg day yesterday, and oh my God, my legs are killing me.
Okay, now, speaking of someone who is perhaps killing their legs, we'll find out what they're doing. Ruth, say hello to the people.
Hi, it's Ruth. I'm here from beautiful Sherman Oaks, California, and I actually was just in New York, so I was killing my legs. I was walking over 5 miles a day, but I'm happy to be here with Extreme Improv again.
Okay, and someone who has perhaps been walking for miles and miles to get here, we'll find out, is Christy. Say hello to the people.
Hey everyone, I'm Christy. I'm your token Australian for the evening. I would say I've been stretching and walking my legs, that's for sure, but I haven't been stretching them, so they're still perfectly straight. Those muscles are so stiff. So glad to be here today for my first time at Extreme Improv.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, someone who is also here joining us for the very first time is Sandy. Say hello to the people.
Hello all, I am in Arizona, Tucson. It's around 2 p.m. in the afternoon here, and just a little plug, I'll be doing a performance with Extreme on Friday, at 6 p.m. UK time with my troupe, Get a Room.
I like it. You're getting the plugs in there early. Now, someone who may be getting the plugs in at any time, we're not quite sure, is Deirdre. Say hello to the people.
Not sure what kind of plugs you're talking about. So
Whoa, I wasn't going there. Right, okay.
Here we go.
I'm originally from Ohio. I'm also out here in LA with Miss Ruth.
Well, okie dokie. So, with this, we're going to get on with our opening game, and we're going to start off with what's known as a verbatim scene. We're going to have 2 performers in this game, and they will perform a 45-second dramatic scene, and then after that, we're going to get another 2 performers to attempt to recreate their scene as precisely as they can. Now, I'm going to roll a virtual dice to find out who our first 2 performers will be, and I can see that we are going to start with Sandy and Norm. Sandy and Norm, let's get you on spotlight. Here we see Norm, here we see Sandy. Audience, continue to give us some suggestions of random words. I can see that the random word we're going to begin with is carnival. Carnival, 45-second dramatic scene on the theme of carnival. Take it away.
Yay! Carnival's in town! Woo!
Whoa. You had to bring me on this fastest in the world roller coaster, Herbert.
Yeah! YOLO!
No, I mean, should I keep my mouth open like I'm screaming, or should I try to just act cool?
Only if you want to keep your dentures. But otherwise, it's free-for-all. You do what you want. You be you.
Dentures? How dare you tell the world that I wear dentures?
Well, I lied. Yeah. They work for
And
me.
that is time. That is time. Thank you very much. Well done. So now we're going to see who our next 2 performers are. And so this time we are going to have Ruth and we're going to have Christy. Ruth and Christy. Let's get you on spotlight. Here we see Ruth. Here we find Christy. Where are you at the top here? You'll have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate the original scene as precisely as you can. Take it away.
Yay, carnival! Carnival, I'm so excited. Oh, it's going to be a great day today.
Yeah, except that we're on this roller coaster spinning thing and it's so high. We're so high.
Yeah, it's so fast as well. Like, do I keep my mouth open? Like, why would I keep my mouth open so wide?
Well, because you're high also. Besides being high, I also spiked your drink with some marijuana.
What? What? That wasn't a mojito after all?
Yeah, you're double high, lady. But enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, I guess my head is in cloud 10 now. Oh my God.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So now we're going to come to another 2 performers who will have 45 seconds to... Ryan's made it. Well done, Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
Hey.
Now, we are just in the middle of a game of verbatim. So we're going to roll a dice and see who our next 2 performers are going to be. And let's just remove the spotlights here so my dice is now correct. We are going to have Marty and we are going to have Ryan. Yeah, you didn't see it though. So let's go Zakaran. Let's get you in there. Zakaran. So let's see. Zakaran and Marty, 45 seconds to recreate the recreation. Take it away.
Carnival!
Yeah, baby.
Should I keep my mouth open or shut? I think I'll keep it open.
Definitely keep it open. But watch you don't lose your dentures. They'll fall on the ground. We won't be able to find them.
Bird! A bird just flew in my mouth.
Oh, crikey. Oh, well, that's extra protein for you. The bird protein is the best protein, especially wild pigeon.
Tastes like marijuana.
Yeah, well, that's because the pigeon was smoking marijuana. Did you see it? He had a big old J in his beak.
Ooh, I'm double high then. I'm on cloud 10. Woo-hoo-hoo!
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So now, audience, we're going to take things full circle. In a moment, we are going to come all the way back to... Everyone was synchronized drinking at that moment. It was a little bit strange. Now, everyone at the same time. Right. I forget, who did we start with? We started with Norm and we started with Sandy. Sandy,
Yes.
are you here?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get Norm, Sandy, let's find you. And you have 45 seconds to recreate what just happened, which I appreciate, Sandy, as you rejoined the meeting you may not have seen. So this is going to be interesting. Take it away.
Woo! The carnival's in town. Yes, we're on that roller coaster.
Adventures.
Yeah. Should I keep my mouth open? Yeah.
Well, I think if we're going to convince the world we're afraid on this roller coaster, we're just going to have to keep our mouth open and scream.
I got a bird, and it tastes like marijuana.
Norm, you're high on this ride?
We went really high and fast. It's a record.
Oh, we went so fast, and I'm so proud of myself for not, peeing in my pants.
I'm double high. I'm on 10th heaven.
And that is time. That is time. So well done, audience. Now it is going to be voting time. In an attempt to get the first bonus point of the show, you will now vote on who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. So remember that Sandy and Norm's original performance is not up for scrutiny here. It's all about who did the best recreation. So are you voting for Norm and Sandy? Are you voting for... God, I forget what the pairings were now. Marty and Zakaran, or Christy and... Oh, I'm going to keep messing that up. I'm so sorry. Someone put it in the chat to me phonetically, and I'm not even joking. And Christy and Ruth, put your votes into the comments section now. And with that, we're going to move straight on to a solo version of this, where each of our performers will get a 30-second period to do a monologue. So let's find out who we haven't had so far, and we're going to come to Deirdre. Deirdre. Okay, emphasis on the... Oh, my God. Okay, I'll do my best. Now, Deirdre, you're going to have 45 seconds on the theme of guilt. No, sorry, 30 seconds on the theme of guilt. 30 seconds for a monologue. Take it away.
All my life, I've been obsessed with carbs. And being an American, that's all they expect from you. Carbalicious. Even here right now, I have a croissant. I cannot help myself. They expect us to be expanded like a balloon on a harvest season festival. All of us are expected to have weight loss surgery, which is actually true in my case, and still I am plump as hell.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Deirdre. So now we're going to find out who is going to go next. And next up will be Dave. Dave, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Deirdre's original performance. And here you go.
My God, the carbs. All my life I've loved the carbs. Carbalicious, my goodness, even here I have a microphone shaped as a croissant. It's just too much to bear. And here, being an American, it's just too much to bear, for I am being brought in soon for weight loss surgery, which I do actually need in real life, believe it or not, darlings. The portrayal of real life and art imitating life. It's true, darlings, it's true, I tell you.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. So, give me a wave if you haven't had a go yet. Is it just Ryan or is there anyone else? So it's just Ryan. So Ryan, you've now got 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Dave's recreation of Deirdre's original performance. Here you go.
Yes, the carbs. The carbalicious carbs. I need the carbs to be carbalicious. How crestfallen I've become to be so fallen upon my crest in the crust of of our crusty calamity in the oh, what is this I see here? This is kind of like a croissant. Oh, it smells and tastes and vibrates much like a croissant does in my merriest hour. Oh, how I'd love to be free from.
And that is time. That is time. So now we're going to take it full circle. Deirdre, you're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Ryan's recreation of Dave's recreation of your own original performance. Here you go.
The carbs. Here I have something completely not shaped like a croissant, but it reminds me of croissants. The crusty graciousness. Weight loss surgery. Has anyone seen the reflection from the non-hairy part of my head? For here it reminds me that I am addicted to carbs.
And that is time! That is time. So, audience, who would you vote for here? Would you vote for Deirdre? Remembering that Deirdre's original performance is not up for scrutiny. Would you vote for Dave or would you vote for Ryan? Once again, put that into the comments and we will move on. So, for now, let us take a look at what we're going to do next. Next up, we're going to play a game of questions only. And the way this works is there'll be 2 performers in the scene at any one time, and everything they say has to be a question. If they say anything that isn't a question, they'll be tagged out of the scene. If they hesitate, they'll be tagged out of the scene, and if they have what I deem to be a circular conversation, which doesn't really move the story on and uses a limited vocabulary, they will be tagged out of the scene. If they manage to stay in the scene for 1 minute, I will tag them out of the scene with a bonus point. So, let us roll the dice to see who we're going to start off with. And we're going to start off with Dave, and we're going to start off with Ryan. Dave and Ryan, let's get you on spotlight. So, here's Dave, here's Ryan. The theme is... let's see. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. That's an interesting one to get into the comments on any game. And questions only. Take it away.
Are you here to answer the application for Hippopotamus Keeper?
What does the job of a keeper entail?
Isn't it somewhat self-explanatory?
I know what the tail part of the entail means.
Oh, that's not a question, I'm afraid. So we will tag you out there. And let's see. Okay, you're in.
How much does a hippopotamus eat per day?
Do you fancy yourself as a dietitian?
Can it... I'm out.
Oh, that's a hesitation. So let's pause the timer there whilst we get someone else in. And we will continue.
Where are the hippopotami?
Have you lost them again?
When did they get lost?
Didn't you do this last Tuesday?
Why would you accuse me of such debauchery?
Didn't you read the police report?
When did the police report come out?
Are you aware of the days of the week and how they work?
Freeze!
What?
Okay, Dave, you have made it to 1 minute, so we will tag you out with a bonus point. And Norm, you are in and continue.
Is the hippopotamus still smelly?
Why would you imagine that a hippopotamus would smell?
Can I put this butt plug in it?
Why would you want to put a butt plug in it?
Why wouldn't I?
Where are the butt plugs sold anyway?
Didn't they say so on the application?
When did you process your application?
Are you the real guy in charge?
What are you talking about? Of course I am.
What qualifies you to be
Oh,
in
freeze,
charge?
freeze. Of course I am is not a question. Right, so, sorry. We've got to tag you out there. And let's see. I've lost track of who's been in already. Deirdre, I don't think you've been in. And continue.
Can you start, please?
Am I the one to start these things?
Why not?
Did you know growing up they used to call me Hippobottom?
Why would they do that?
Why aren't children cruel all the time?
Why don't parents raise their children better?
Where are the parents to this hippopotamus?
Shouldn't they be in jail?
Why are they supposed to be in jail?
Why don't you ask the police?
Are there police for zoo animals?
Freeze! Okay, Norm, we get to tag you out. You've made it to a minute. And let's see. Christy, you are in. Continue.
Why was the hippopotamus wearing a police hat?
Did you know that he likes dressing up as a bumblebee for Halloween?
Why would he wear stripes anyway?
I'm not sure.
Oh! Pause the timer there. And we will tag you out. Sandy, I don't think you've been in. And continue.
Is this a contest that's going on?
What would you wear?
Oh, we'll tag you out there, Sandy.
What this game?
Okay, give me a wave if you have not been in. Give me a wave if you've not been in. Ruth, you have not been in. And continue.
Do you like my Halloween outfit?
Why is it so furry?
Do you think that other hippopotamuses will be attracted to me in my outfit?
Oh, we're going to tag you out there. Just a little bit too much of a hesitation. Anyone not been in? Anyone not been in? Give me a wave. Give me a wave. And, oh, okay, so Ruth, you're the sole survivor at the end there. And you pick up the bonus point. So, with this, we're going to move on to our next game. Audience, I asked you for suggestions of famous films, and they are coming through in force, because we are now going to go on to 1 minute remake. The way this works is we will have one of our performers at a time, and they will have a minute to recreate an entire movie. They're going to do the whole movie, beginning, middle, and end, and just condense it into 1 minute. They're not going to just be describing the story, they're going to be playing every part. So let's roll the dice to see who we are going to go first, and it is going to be, let's scroll there. Okay, Ryan, you're going to go first for us. Could you give us a 1 minute remake of Saving Mr. Banks? Saving Mr. Banks. And here you go.
Yes, I'd like to sign up for a loan if you have them. I'm sorry, sir. We're actually going out of business today because we as a bank are not doing well financially. This is not very good news for you. What is your name? My name is Mr. Bank. This bank is named after me. That's why we call it a bank. We must do something about this. Maybe I can wrestle the community together and help save this bank. Including you, sir. Your name was Mr. Banks. I will save Mr. Banks by you there. How much money do you have? This bank needs some help. It's in financially desolate times. Oh, you, sir, stand up. Come over here. Hi, Mr. Bank. This gentleman has 5 cents. Would that be enough to save your business? Actually, that's just how much we're in debt with. Well, isn't that very convenient for our story here today? In Mr. Banks.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Ryan. So now let's see who is going to go next. Next up, we are going to have Christy. Christy, could you give us a 1 minute remake? Let's scroll through and see what we've got. And could you give us Shrek the Third? Shrek the Third. And here you go.
Hi there, I'm Shrek, and imagine if I had a Scottish accent and I was Mike Myers in a different universe. I am Shrek, and my father was Shrek, and his father before him was Shrek, and I am king of this kingdom right here. And, oh, fancy that, there is a lass right next to me. Oh, she's pretty hot, I think. Well, now I think I might make her my queen. Oh, and... oh, can you marry me? Can you marry me? why the fuck would I marry you? You are like incest. And well, why couldn't I marry you? I love you so much. Well, I guess you do have the money and the riches, and you know, you are the third of a pretty powerful Scottish lineage who are all green. That's why you are green, because of incest. Oh, don't bring that up. Wedding music, wedding music. Shrek, I'm gonna leave you.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Okay, well, that sheds some new light on the dynamic there. Now, let's see. Sandy, you're going to go next. Could you give us a 1 minute remake of, let's see, Strangers on a Train? Strangers on a Train. And here you go.
Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Well, I think that I might be in love with you. I mean, when we passed that window, I swiped right and your face came up. What does swiped right mean? I mean, you either love me or you don't. I do. I do love you. And when we get to the next station, I will drop down on my knee and you will see that you are the one for me. Oh, I like the way you talk. You are something else, my fair maiden. Well, thank you very much, sir. And I would hope that your curiosity would be piqued by now and that you would reach over and grab my hand. Oh.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Sandy. So let's see who we're going to have go next. Next up will be Marty. Marty, could you give us The Punisher? The Punisher. And here you go.
Oh, honey, it sure is nice to be home for dinner with the kids and everything. Well, we're going to kill your whole family. No! Oh, they killed my whole family. I will need to punish them. Oh, I think I will wear a shirt with a big skull on it, and I will call myself the Revenger. No, the Vengeance Man. No, the Punisher. That's it. Yes, and I will kill everyone that has killed my family. Wait, that guy over there looks familiar. Bam, 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 bam. Dead. I don't care if he killed my family or not. Dead. I'm just gonna kill them all. That old lady looks familiar. Bam, 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 bam. Dead. Killing them all. They killed somebody somewhere. Even if they jaywalk, I'm gonna kill them all because I'm the Punisher. Bam, 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 bam.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Now, one of the things I like about this is if you were to stretch out the film based on the content you had, it would have meant that about a sixth of the movie he was trying to decide his name. So, with this, absolutely, let's see who's going to go next. Give me a wave if you haven't had a go yet. Let's see. So, quite a few. Let's see. So, Zachiron. Have I got that right now? Probably not.
Closer.
I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Right. Okay. I told people to give it me. Right. Do people ever call you Zach?
Well, of course, Aussies do, but I try to persuade them to not to call me. So it's Zachiron.
Zachiron. See, that's what I tried to say. Zachiron. I'm going to write that down in a minute. But Zachiron, could you give us a 1 minute remake of the film? Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Zachiron, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Take it away.
Yes, I'm here at the castle from England to sell you some nice real estate in London. Oh, welcome. Come inside. Oh, you have a nice tasty neck. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, let's all go to England now. I'll put you in your coffin. Oh, thank you, Renfield. really appreciate all your divine service. Oh, in London, oh yeah! Let's go to see the London Bridge. Woohoo! Let's find some necks to suck. Yum 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 yum. I love London. Woohoo! Beats the hell out of Romania. Yeah. Oh, it's good, good. Now I will get lots of gorgeous ladies to be my minions. Okay, I'll go get them for you, Mr. Dracula.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Okay, well done, Zakairon. Right, so let's see. I feel quite proud of that now.
Every time you get his name wrong, David, just picture his face doing like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, now, let's see. Give me a wave if you haven't had a go. Give me a wave if you haven't had a go. Okay, Norm, you're next. So, could you give us Good Morning Vietnam? Good Morning Vietnam. Take it away.
Good morning, Vietnam! Yes, here I am. We're entertaining the troops because you're getting blown out there. Yes, you need some entertainment because your life sucks. You were sent to kill people, innocent people you don't know, because your government sent you there. So yes, we're gonna have a fun time. Well, I am, because I'm here in the radio booth. I'm not risking my life. I'm just having a fun time. Oh yeah, I'm eating food. I'm not going Dracula going yum. Yes, that's a different movie altogether. Yes, so please don't get blown to bits because I need my audience to laugh at my jokes. Come on, have a good time. And if your sergeant's not looking, come back to the tent. Have fun. I'll share my food with you. Yes, have fun. Yes, you're not there to die.
And that
You're
is
there to come
time.
back.
That is time. Well done, Norm. So, once again, we're going to roll the dice, and I can see, Dave, you haven't had a go yet, have you?
I have not.
Okay, could you give us a 1 minute remake of, let's see, Jumanji. And here you go.
Oh, hey, it's me from the guy from the film you just saw again. Hey, I'm back. I better roll this dice. Okay, what's this say? Jumanji. Oh my goodness. Oh, be something to the board game. Oh, okay, I better do something. Oh, bats! 25 years later. Oh, what's this board game? Oh, let's roll some dice. Oh, what's going on? Oh, the floor's opening up. Oh, wait, what's this? There's a man shooting at us. Wait, who's this? Oh my God, come back from the dead. Where is everybody? Where's that guy? Where's my father? Where's everything? You're the boy who went missing, aren't you? I must be, I suppose. Oh, we gotta get the other girl. We gotta get the girl to play the game. I don't want to play the game. Please. Okay, I'll play. All right, let's just keep playing until something happens. Alligators. Spiders, big spiders. Lions. Jumanji. Oh, and we're kids again. Hi. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for that. Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry for being so horrible to you. I'm so sorry. 25 years later. It's the kids. Oh my goodness. You don't know us because it's really freaky how we know you. We really have a lot of pressure and a lot
And that
of
is time.
A lot of psychiatric visits.
Well done. Okay, good.
Well done.
So, let's have a look. Because who hasn't had a go yet? Give me a wave. Give me a wave. Ruth and Deirdre. Let's roll the dice, see who it's going to be. And Deirdre, you are next. Could you give us a 1 minute remake of the Rocky Horror Picture Show? The Rocky Horror Picture Show. And here you go.
I accidentally answered a phone call. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Here, brought to you by Britney Spears' Fantasy Perfume. I'm just a sweet transvestite. And then I wish I had a hat closer to me right now. So we will put this here and everything is black and red. And we promote trans rights. And then there's one who has a hunchback. He shows up sometimes. And then there is one blonde Aryan guy in golden booty shorts like he came out from West Hollywood. And he's just trying to make a life, but he's dumb as rocks. And then there's one guy with weird black hair and fierce RuPaul makeup. because he's just a sweet transvestite.
Okay, well done, well done, well done, well done. I'm not gonna lie. Like at first, when it was funny when the phone call thing happened, but because that ate about 10 seconds, and you were, I wanted to know how you were going to describe the rest of the characters, so I gave you those 10 seconds back. Right now, let's see. That leaves us with Ruth. Ruth, let's see what we have for you. Could you give us an officer and a gentleman? An officer and a gentleman. Take it away.
Mayonnaise, you need to get yourself together. I'm gonna make it no matter how much of a loser I am. Well, hello there. You are fine. Well, I work in a factory. That makes me fine as I can be. I'm gonna marry you someday. We'll see about that. I'm gonna make it. But not unless she makes it. Walk that wall! Walk that wall! Walk that wall, Walker! I'm Mayonnaise and I have made it. See that girl over there? I want you. I'm gonna lift you up and we're gonna walk out of there and get married. Oh my God! You're going to marry me? That's right. I'm an officer now and a gentleman.
And that is time. Perfectly ended there on the title. Well done.
Timing.
So, audience, for an extra bonus point here, let us know which one you thought gave the most Oscar-worthy performance. The nominees are: was it Ruth with An Officer and a Gentleman? Was it Norm with Good Morning Vietnam? Was it Zakairan with Bram Stoker's Dracula? Was it Marty with Punisher? Sandy with Strangers on a Train? Christy with Shrek the Third? Dave with Jumanji? Deirdre with the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Or Ryan with Saving Mr. Banks? Put the votes into the comment section, but once again, we are going to move things rapidly on. In fact, audience...
Do we get extra points for not knowing the movie in the first place?
Probably.
And then acting it out?
Yeah, okay. Professions.
Could you tell?
I think there's a lot of points on offer in that case. On this one.
Okay, audience, please suggest professions, and we will also be using them for our next game. And our
Did you
next
find out
game...
who won the last round, David?
Sorry?
Did you find out who won the previous rounds?
Yeah, I'm just like we're moving things on, guys. I'm like tallying stuff up entirely in the background.
As long as you know, that's all good.
That's okay. It's all good. It's all
Points
good.
to yourself.
Right now,
But Dave, the points don't matter.
well, they kind of do in this one, but like you know, generally not is the rule. But our audience. We're going to do a joke-telling game. We're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a blank. Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a blank. And then that will be followed by your punchline. So, Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a... whatever the audience suggests, followed by your punchline. If you have a joke, give a wave so that we don't all speak at the same time. And then I'll call forward whoever we are going to use. But let's see what we've got here. Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a prison. Interesting. Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a prison. If you have a joke, give a wave. Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a prison. Dave.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a prison. I thought I told you were barred from here.
Haha, Norm.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a prison. Can you take a sample of my cells?
Christy.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a prison. I hate wearing stripes.
Ryan.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a prison. It hurts when I recidivism.
Okay. Dave.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a prison. Don't talk to me like that. I'm offended.
Deirdre.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a prison. I only use liquid, so I can't ever drop the soap.
Marty.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a prison. Well, come in, mate.
Very good. Ruth.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a prison. I'm constantly being punished for my offenses.
Ooh. And you want Ryan?
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a prison. And I hope I'm wording that correctly.
Deirdre.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a prison because it's always Halloween, so orange is the new black.
Sandy.
Doctor, I feel like a prison because everything seems so black and white.
Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a prison because I've been doing so much laundry, and sometimes you hang them, and sometimes you fold some.
Norm.
Doctor, I feel like a prison. Is that a bad sentence?
Sakairon.
Doctor, I feel like a prison. You're barred from this hospital.
Very good. Dave.
Doctor, I feel like a prison. Sorry, what was your name again? It's Hank. Are you sure, Hank?
Okay, you redeemed that one. Deirdre.
Shawshank.
I got it. Deirdre.
Doctor, I feel like a prison because anything I do, I barely make sense.
Very good. Okay, let's Marty, and then we're going to mix up what we're looking for. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a prison. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Well, come on. I walked a green mile to get here.
Very good. So now, performers, we're going to go, and audience, feel free to put your jokes into the comment section. I should have said that earlier. Let's go with Doctor, I feel like a pool or billiards player. You can also throw in snooker if you want. But basically, I feel like a pool player, with a cue and chalk and all that. Right, Norm.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. Do you have any cue of what's going on?
Very good. Okay, anyone else? Ooh, it's all gone silent. Right, Deirdre.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player because I'm usually the one with the balls in the relationship.
Very good, Norm.
Similar. Doctor, I feel like a pool player. Can you check my balls?
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. I racked my balls.
Here we go. Sakairon.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. Come on in, the water's fine.
Dave.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. Well, let's chalk this up to experience.
Ruth.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. Everything's always feels like it's in the pocket.
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. Well, I already felt you up, and I don't see anything.
Christy.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. My blue balls have 8 written all over them.
Okay, anyone else?
And my black balls.
Ryan.
I don't play pool.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. Testicles.
Absolutely. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a pool player. I can't pay you because my pockets are empty.
Norm.
Doctor, you treated me for being a pool player and you sent me this big billiards.
Okay, Marty, then Ruth, and we're going to mix it up. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a snooker. Snooker? I don't even know her.
Okay, Ruth.
Doctor, I feel like a pool table. I'm always behind the 8 ball.
Excuse me. Right. So, one more we're going to have is Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. Anyone got a joke? Sandy.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker, but would you please stop licking me?
I hate when doctors do that. All right, Norm.
Similar. Doctor, I felt like an ice cream maker for the last 3 months. I just can't lick it.
Sakairon.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. Children keep following me everywhere. They're out to get me.
Dave.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker, especially after the surgery you gave me. I wasn't expecting to see a flake there.
Whoa. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's going to be a rocky road ahead.
Christy.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. I'm always frozen hard all the time. All my spoons are breaking.
Ryan, is that one?
I think so. Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. Every day is Sunday.
Very good. Norm.
Doctor, you tested me for being an ice cream maker, so what's the scoop?
Very good. Ruth.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. I'm into all kinds of flavors.
Whoa. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. Well, I brought in some specialists. Baskin, Robbins.
Very good. Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker, but particularly one that lets the pig sleep inside. You know, I let the hog indoze.
Christy.
That's good. That's good. Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. My life is just too vanilla.
Oh, Dave.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. Okay, well, what's the problem? Well, I just feel everywhere is very sore, Bay.
Okay, Ruth.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. I've always got the scoop on everything.
Sakairan.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker, and I want to just bathe in cream and feel my nipples get hard from the frozen ice cream. Yum.
I literally want someone to do that with their doctor and just report back what the result is. Right, Marty.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker, and it's made my hair all curly. I've got a fro, yo.
Norm.
Doctor, I feel like ice cream. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's soft.
Okay, Christy.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. I'm obsessed with the Battle of Waterloo. I'm addicted to Neapolitan.
Dave.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. 99.
Deirdre, then Ryan, take us home. Deirdre.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. Everything is cold inside.
Ooh, Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like an ice cream maker. I got my wife pregnant because I ran out of Jimmy's.
Right, I don't think we have Jimmy's in the UK. So, anyway, moving things on. So, let us have a look. In the comment section, Rob gives us a joke. Says, Doctor, I feel like a pool player. Everyone is always laughing or snickering at me. Snookering at me, I guess he's going for that. Now, moving on. We are going to have our next game. And so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have 3 three-hander games. The first of which, let's roll the dice and see who's going to be in it. We are going to have Ryan. We're going to have Dave. And we are going to have Deirdre. Ryan, Dave, and Deirdre. Let's just get you on Spotlight. Dave and Ryan. And where's Deirdre? You guys are going to play a game of Every Sentence Must. And the way this works is you're going to perform a scene. But every line of dialogue you say must include a word from a set category. So, for example, if every sentence must include the name of a food, then you could say something like, I want to eat some chips. But the aim is to use the words creatively. So what we're really looking for is stuff like, you have a chip on your shoulder. Where have you been? I'm so coffee today. We get the idea? Now.
Yeah, I'm just going to write those down in case we get food as a...
Yeah. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Your scenario is going to be about... you are Olympic judges. You are Olympic judges. Let's get a category for you. You are Olympic judges, and every line of dialogue must include something related to space. So you are Olympic judges. Every line of dialogue must include something, a word related to space. Take it away.
I wasn't convinced by that guy on the hurdles. He only took one small step.
Yeah, no, I wasn't either. It was like he attempted to do that, like flip frontier, but I was a little disgusted by that. He could have tried harder.
And when his pants fell down, he totally mooned me, and I did not appreciate that.
Well, you didn't appreciate that because you got Venus envy.
Yes. And the way he had his finger in there and his nose somehow simultaneously. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you gotta pick hard, but like, calm yourself.
Yeah, we don't all want to know about Uranus problem. We have our own problems to deal with, and we're trying to judge a sporting event here.
Hey, look, I'm having trouble just being Saturn here, okay? It's very, very difficult with that.
And I think I saw his Milky Way as well.
Look, I think that the guy picking his nose and all that is a very bad influence for his son.
I think so as well. It just makes me want to have a bit of orbit. Do you have any extra in your pockets?
I can give you something to possibly to help to mercury it.
I would greatly appreciate that, Marzi.
You know, I quite honestly didn't think I'd be a good fit here because I am hired because my father was a judge, and some people might think of that as Neptunism.
I got it. I mean, I understand where you're coming from with that, and my favorite Disney character is Pluto.
Yeah, well, it's totally relevant to the fact that I am my father's son.
Yeah, it's just kind of similar to what I said earlier. But yes, but at least we got to decide who the star player is today.
I think it was Orion. He seemed to run so tremendously fast. You know, it was like lightning speed, like androids over New Jersey, real quickly happened.
It was like someone was at the finish line saying, come it over here, come on.
And what about the skeet shooter? When you're talking about stars, he was definitely a shooting star.
And scene. Well done. So, audience, for a bonus point, let us know who you felt did the best overcoming that challenge there. So, was it Ryan, was it Deirdre, or was it Dave? Put those into the comments now. But with this, once again, we will move on. We'll get another 3 performers for a different game. So our next game is going to be a game of Alliteration Anarchy. Alliteration Anarchy, and the way this works is each of the 3 performers are going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet, and their goal is to begin as many words as they can with the letter they have been assigned. For clarity, they can say any words they like in the interest of making the scene make sense, but their goal is to incorporate as many words with their assigned letter. And so for this, we are going to have Christy, we are going to have Sandy, and we are going to have Ruth. Christy, Sandy, and Ruth. Let's get you on Spotlight. Here's Christy, here's Sandy, and here's Ruth. So, let's see. Your scenario is going to be... you are park rangers. You are park rangers, okay? And Christy, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter F? With the letter F. Sandy, could you begin as many letters, as many words as you can with the letter F? That was right. Sandy, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter G? And Ruth, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter B? And your park rangers, take it away.
Fudge, that frog is fantastically fat.
Beginning tomorrow, all frogs have to go on a diet.
Good luck with that, George and Geo.
Fudgesicles, this forest is very very dark.
Fairies in the forest are better than bears in your bed.
Great alliteration there, Geo. Feeling like a winner, are we?
Bulging Badlands say that we have to watch for other animals with big, big teeth.
Far out. I don't prefer fangs at all.
Brandon scissors greatly enhance eating.
Banging those pots in the woods won't make those big old bears go away.
But the frogs, can they fight the bears?
Good golly, George, so many questions. Get over yourself.
bubbling ponds make the frogs bandy together and want to take over the big forest. But all the
And scene, and scene. Well done, well done. So, audience, for another bonus point here, who do you think did the best with coping with the restrictions they had there? Was it Christy? Was it Sandy? Or was it Ruth? So, who does that leave us that we haven't had in one of the last two games? Norm, Marty, and who else wasn't in one of the last two games? Zakairon. So Norm, Marty, and Zakairon. Let's get you onto Spotlight here. Here we see Norm, here we see Zakairon, and here we see Marty. And you are going to play a game of Emotion Option. You're going to play Emotion Option. The way this works is about every 20 or 30 seconds, I will call out freeze and give you a new emotion that you have to continue the scene with an overwhelming sense of. So let us take a look. Your scenario is going to be about... okay, you are attempting to break into a building. We don't know what the building is. You're attempting to break into it, though. And start the scene as a regular scene, and after about 20 seconds, I'll give you a new emotion. Continue.
Okay, guys, I've already got the security system off.
And I laid down the charges.
We're using.
Great.
How much dynamite are we using?
Plenty.
I think we got a whole truckload. That should do it.
Dude,
Yes.
we don't want to blow up the whole building and ourselves.
No.
Oh.
That's why I didn't use C4. I used C2.
Oh, that's great.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
That was
All right.
real smart because C1, C3, there's a lot of wiggle room there, but I think you picked the right one.
I think so. You hired me for that.
You're the
All right,
best.
so let's get into this place and knock off the gold.
Freeze. Sorry, I'm back. I was on mute. I couldn't unmute it. Sorry about that, guys. Right. Could you continue this with an overwhelming sense of gratitude and continue?
It
Oh,
worked.
wonderful that this bank is here for us to just break into.
Yeah, and like I was saying before, I never thought that I would ever work with such esteemed thieves as you two guys. I am so thankful to be in your presence. Not
Yes.
worthy.
And the
Freeze!
last time we broke in, the vault had been emptied by the
Freeze!
bridge truck. Now it's full.
Freeze. Disappointment.
There's no holding this back.
The dynamite wasn't strong enough, and the door is still there. We're not going to be able to get in.
I told you to get the C3 and the C3PO.
Oh,
No,
he promised me it was enough.
Freeze. Curiosity.
I wonder why it didn't work.
I
Who
wonder if
took the
C3 would have been
gold
enough.
from us?
Yeah.
Forget the gold. We got to figure out why this didn't work.
Yeah, who gave us the information that C2 would work? I mean,
So
Yes, we are mastering our craft. It doesn't matter if we make any money or not, as long as we get better at our craft.
that's right.
really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
right.
this is
Freeze.
mastery
One
here.
more, and it's arousal.
Ooh.
And scene. Okay, let's not quite finish this. Right, okay, good. Now, audience, let us take a look here. So we have time for just a couple more games before we move things on. Just before we move on, audience, I'm going to type this again. Please, can you suggest well-known characters from fiction or people from history? I'm going to type this in a second. Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. That will be for our finale game, after which we will have the big vote, which, as I always describe it, is like the golden snitch to decide who will go through to the next round. So, now we're going to play the band letter game. The way this works is there'll once again be 2 performers in the scene at any one time, and everything they say will have to be words that avoid including a band letter. If they say any words that contain the band letter, they will be eliminated from the game. If they hesitate, they'll be eliminated, and if they have what I deem to be a circular conversation, they will in fact be eliminated. So I'm just going to very quickly reset my virtual dice to make sure we have enough numbers for everyone. If you manage to stay in the scene for a minute, I will tag you out with a bonus point. So, starting us off will be Dave and will be Sandy. Dave and Sandy. Every 45 seconds we're going to ban an additional letter. So Dave and Sandy. The scenario for you is... Let's have a look here. Okay. You are mining for ore. Or like OR, like, let's just diamonds. You're in a mine, okay?
Oil?
No, like ore, like, you know what I mean. Anyone?
O-R-E.
Yeah.
Ore.
Iron ore, or, you know, the
like
rocks that have precious things in it.
precious
Mining for
gems.
ore.
Yeah, ore. Okay, now, don't blame me, blame the audience. So, you guys are starting off. The first banned letter is the letter G. If you say any words that contain the letter G, you are tagged out. Take it away.
Take your pickaxe.
What do you want me to do with the pickaxe, Norm?
I'll tell you, Vera. Take it
Am
down.
I ready to strike for ore?
Strike for ore. That's what we want to do.
Wow, my strength is amazing.
Your what?
Oh, yeah, keep going.
My strength is something to be...
Something! Freeze! Got a G in it.
And strength has G as well.
Ah, so we'll tag you out there. And rolling a dice, let's see who's going to be the next in. And it's going to be Marty. And continue.
Yeah.
Marty, you are muted. Oh, hang on, you've got a thing going on. Right, okay, I'm not going to be that cruel. Yeah, you take care of that. Ruth, you're in. And continue.
Should we excavate?
What?
Should we excavate?
Freeze! A second letter is about to be banned. Okay, and it is letter P. G and P are both banned. Continue.
You do what you feel like you should do.
I want silver.
If you must excavate, use the toilet.
Freeze! Dave, you have made it to 1 minute and we tag you out with a bonus point. Well done. Christy, you are in. And G and P are still banned. Continue.
I saw this on Minecraft. I know how to do this.
It's simple. Oh,
Oh, P! Freeze. Okay, so Ruth, you were tagged out there. Okay, we'll try this again. Marty, in you go. And continue.
Do we have the ore yet?
No, not yet. It is on the cart on the way here.
Can we pull
Pull!
faster?
Was that pull? Oh, it's got a P in it. Okay, we'll tag you out there.
I didn't pee in the cart.
So Kyron, you are in and continue.
Okay, so we have lots of diamonds.
Nice, nice. Do
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have it? Do we have silver, titanium?
Yep, all of the above. We're going to clean.
Freeze! Freeze! Christy, you've been in for a minute. We tag you out with a bonus point. So, let's see who hasn't been in yet. Norm, you are in, and I'm just gonna. It's a second. Well, we're a second over. A third and final letter is going to be banned, and it is V. V. So G, P, and V are all banned. Continue.
This area is lost of ore. What should we do?
We now take it to the refinery, and we just go all the way.
Oh, freeze! Go! Go has got a G. Oh. Oh, very good though. Okay, let's see who hasn't been in. Give me a wave if you haven't been in. Ryan, you are in, and continue.
Here's your instrument. You should say thanks.
Will do. Thanks.
Finally. All right. You may start. Word.
Click. Heave.
Has got a V in it. Heave, heave, heave. It's got a V.
Oh no!
Oh. Okay, let's have a look. Deirdre, have you not been in?
No, but the letter inside the word counts now.
Oh yeah, it's the banned letter. Right, okay, and here you go.
It all counts.
You would think so. Did you realize how close the word orc is to or?
I never
did. Never has got a V. Okay, we'll tag you out. Has anyone not been in? Has anyone not been in? Has anyone not been in? Okay, Deirdre, you take the last bonus points there. So, audience, I asked you for suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history plus unusual things for them to do. So now, everyone, right, let's have a look here. We're going to do the finale game before the big vote, and this is an impression battle royale. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 3 performers take turns to do impressions. And then audience get to vote on which impression you thought you liked the most. And they'll get a bonus point. So audience, continue to give us well-known characters from fiction or people from history. And this will be the last game before the big vote. So rolling a dice, we're going to find out who our first 3 will be. And they will go in this order. We're going to have Norm. We're going to have Ruth. And we're going to have Christy in that order. So, Norm, you will go first. You are Madonna, quitting a job as a school bus driver. You are Madonna, quitting a job as a school bus rider. Our other performers will get different characters. But for now, Norm, you are Madonna, quitting a job as a school bus rider. 10 or 20 seconds is plenty, but give it what you've got.
Oh, can't believe they fired me from my school bus driving job just because I wear this pointy things. Oh, come on, I need the money. I'm a material girl. Oh, I'm just gonna strike a pose. It's really in vogue right now. Yes, I'll poke your eyes out if you try to fire me again. You're ingrate. Hey, little kids, come. They were so excited to see me every day. Come on, kids, follow me. Don't go to school.
And that is time. Well done. Well done. So, let's see. Who was next? Oh, gosh, I've put you back. Who was next to this? It was Norm, and then it was... Who else did I have in this round? Help me out, guys. Ruth, and then Christy. Ruth, you are next. So, Ruth, you are... I can't quite read this, but I'm going to do my best. Otherwise, I'm just going to decide it says Al Pacino. But it reads to me like, Rob, you have written in the comments, Baby Al Pacinock. Does that mean something else, or is that just Al Pacino?
Maybe Al Pacino, surely.
It has to be Al Pacino. Oh, he said then he puts Al Pacino underneath. I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
So, Baby Al Pacino. And you are throwing a tantrum in a toy store. Tantrum in a toy store. You are Baby Al Pacino. Take it away.
Mama, I want the toy cigar. Mama, if you don't give me what I want, I'm gonna pee on the floor. That's what I'm gonna do. Holy moly. Mama, I also want to play date with De Niro. Do you hear me? De Niro or nothing. And the other thing, Mama, you got to take me to New York. New York is my home.
Okay, well done. Well done. Okay, so now we will have Christy. Let's find a character for you. Could you please be for us? Let's see. You are Bugs Bunny proposing marriage to Jessica Rabbit. You are Bugs Bunny proposing marriage to Jessica Rabbit, and take it away.
Well, see ya, Jessica Rabbit. My favorite color is red. I think you'd be a nice addition to my set. Now, you do also look like a giant carrot, so, like, come on. Will you please marry me? Please. Oh, well, that's all right. If you don't want to marry me, I'll just jump into this deep hole and go hang out with Roger. Oh, you're already married to him? Well, see here, I have a thing for gingers, you know. And I know this voice isn't very good, but come on, honey, come on. You look like a carrot. I'll pluck you from the garden, and I'll do anything for you. You know, I'm much taller than Roger as well. We're both rabbits. I'm so much taller. And also, I don't go missing. I don't abandon my wife. I don't leave the home.
Okay, well done, well done. Okay, fantastic. So, performers, thank you very much. Audience, it is now up to you to vote. So, who do you think did the best impression in that round? Was it Christy as Bugs Bunny? Was it Norm as Madonna? Or was it Ruth as Baby Al Pacino? Put your votes into the comments section. And once again, we're going to move things swiftly on. Audience, I think we may also need another suggestion or two. Give us a couple, because a couple are a bit dodgy and I'm not going to use them. Okay, so let's have a look what else we've got.
Look at these.
Yeah. Let us see. So the next three to go will be Dave, it will be Deirdre, and it will be Zakairan, in that order. Dave, you will go first. So, Dave, well, this one isn't too dodgy, so I think we can go for it.
Too dodgy.
Well, it's not too dodgy. You were Jack the Ripper going for a job interview. Jack the Ripper going for a job interview. It's historical, so people don't care. Yeah. And here you go.
My flaws. Some say I might be a little bit intense. Some may think I might be a little bit antisocial. But, you know, I think when it comes to this job and whether I'm going to be able to make sales, I'm pretty sure I can slash some prices. But, of course, you don't want to be too intense with the customers, of course, you know. But, you know, I have been told I make a good killing in this industry, and it's going to be very difficult to ascend to a higher level than I'll get this store to. You know, it's going to be, you could say, we'd murder every other competitor out there. So I'll see you on Monday.
Okay, well done, well done. Love it. So, also in this round we had Zakairan and Deirdre, I believe. Zakairan, I think you were next. I might be wrong. So, let's say you are going to be, for us, you are Sherlock Holmes, finding out he is related to Watson. So we're keeping this in the same era, actually. Sherlock Holmes, finding out he is related to Watson. Take it away.
Well, Mr. Holmes, seems the blood test is in. I suspected all along. that we were related, that you were my long-lost brother. I have been doing the inspecting for many, many years, something that has always been in my mind. Our connection, such a deep connection to each other. I always felt like you were my brother. So while you were sleeping, I just happened to get a little blood out. You didn't even wake up. You just snored right through it. Decided to go right to the medical, the hospital thing, and apparently we are brothers. It is a beautiful thing. I just love you so much, my beautiful. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Oh, well done, well done. Okay, so Deirdre is now for you. Let's see who we're going to have for you to do. Could you please be... Let's see what we've got. Scrolling back. As suggested by Papaya, or Papaya, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Dumbledore going bowling. Dumbledore going bowling. Take it away.
Harry! What's your volleyball in the gutter? You know, when I was young, I discovered I had a liking for people who have two snitches down below. And it only recently came out. But you know, we accept you for who you are. Unless, of course, you wear the emblem of the snake. If that's so, then at the very end of the movie, we'll take all of your points away and change all the batters so that you lose. Just like this previous election in the U.S. I'm sorry for everything, as should the Americans be. And so, here I am beyond the grave speaking to you with my very nice Richard Harris beard, as I did very well portraying until I untimely deceased. I'm sorry, all of you. But it's okay after that, then I developed it.
Okay, well done, well done, well done. Everything made sense when you said the Richard Harris thing. Because for a little bit, I was like, are you meant to be Voldemort? Right, but, moving on. Okay, so, let us see. Audience, who would you vote for in this trio? Would you vote for Deirdre as Richard Harris's interpretation of Dumbledore? Would you vote for Dave's interpretation of Jack the Ripper? Or would you vote for Sakairan's version of... Who were you? Sherlock Holmes. There we go. Absolutely. Hadn't written that one down. So, let us get those votes coming through. And who does that leave us with? We should have 3 left. So, Ryan, Marty, and who's the third?
Sandy.
And Sandy. Ryan, Marty, and Sandy in that order. Ryan, you go first. Could you please be for us? You were Darth Vader doing stand-up. Darth Vader doing stand-up, and take it away.
What's the deal with all these droids? Laugh. Tough crowd. They're only afraid I'm gonna kill them with the Force. Well, hey, did you hear this one? Is this thing on? My voice is so deep. You know, it's a pale guy with a black guy voice. That's just trivia. Anyway, let's see. What happened? Segue. Oh, so my wife, she's a real lightsaber. And she's always telling me, hey, when are you gonna do the dishes? And I said, when are you gonna control the galaxy? When are you gonna control the galaxy? And I guess now I have to sleep in the Star Cruiser.
Okay, well done, well done. Okay,
I want
good.
to see that routine. I want to see that whole routine.
Okay, fantastic. So next up, we had... Who did we have? Marty. Let's find a character for you. could you please be for us? You are Oliver Twist going to a strip club. You are Oliver Twist going to a strip club. Take it away.
Oh, yes. Yes. Please, ma'am. May I have some more? Yes. Oh, yes. More. I may be Oliver, but you're the one that's got the twist, baby. Woo. Oh, give me some of that gruel if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Give me some more. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oliver's making it rain for you, sweetheart. Oh, can I have a lap dance, please? Oh, wait, no, never mind. My lap is a little dirty now.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. That just came so naturally to you, Marty. I don't know where you found the words. Right, so...
It came so naturally.
Oh, dear. Right, okay. Sandy, it comes down to you. Could you please be, for us, Hannibal Lecter selling ice cream? Hannibal Lecter selling ice cream. Take it away.
When I tell you that you better lick it, I mean you better lick it now. Because if you don't lick my ice cream cone, I'm going to gouge your eyeball out and put it on top of the cone, and then I will lick all around your eyeball, and then I will pop it back in your head, and then we will try again. I will ask you one more time to lick the ice cream cone, and if this time you do not lick it, I will take your belly button out of your chest, out of your belly, and I will put it on the bottom of the cone. I will turn the cone upside down, and I will start laughing.
Okay, well done, well done. So, audience, who do we vote for there? Do we vote for Sandy as Hannibal Lecter? Do we vote for Ryan as Darth Vader? Or do we vote for Marty as Oliver Twist? There will be a 1 minute opportunity to vote on this last one, because we need to separate this vote from the big vote that will be coming up. So I've put 1 minute on the clock, either for Marty as Oliver Twist, Sandy as Hannibal Lecter, or Ryan as Darth Vader. Put your votes into the comments. And just to buy a little bit of time whilst we're waiting 44 seconds for this minute to go, I'll remind everyone this is the Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championship Festival 2025. We have guest shows galore coming up tomorrow. We also have the first of the semi-final rounds. The second semi-final round will be on Friday, and the grand finale on Saturday night. UK time, of course. Go to extremed.tv and you'll be able to find the whole schedule for everything that's happening as part of the festival. And audience, if this is your first time watching Extreme Improv, we have online shows 2 or 3 times every single week, just like this, and then we have other shows of other types as well. So do check those out. So now I've put that there, I'm just going to put vote end, because that is the end of that vote. I will tally up the votes for that. But in a moment, audience, we're going to get onto the big vote. Do not vote yet. If any votes come through before I say voting has opened, then they will not be counted. If any votes come in after I have typed voting has ended, they will not be counted. You'll get a 2-minute window for the big vote to vote who will go through from tonight's quarterfinal round. So, you'll actually get ever slightly longer than 2 minutes just because of the time delay, and I'll make sure from an audience perspective you have had a full 2 minutes. But on tonight, you can vote for, on tonight's show, Norm, Marty, Ruth, Ryan, Dave, Zakairan, Christy, Deirdre, or Sandy. Performers, feel free to tell jokes, plug things, tell anecdotes, because I'm going to be tallying the votes, and for the next 2 minutes it won't seem that interesting as I'm just going like this. So, I'm about to type it. And audience, get ready, because voting is now open. And over to you guys.
I love how we started with the voting is now open and someone's went in the middle there.
Yeah.
Always a good way to start, I think.
So yeah, guys, plug things, tell anecdotes, whatever you've got.
I have a question about the voting.
By all means.
Okay, I wanted to know, are there people stationed outside the polls? Have they checked the machines to make sure that they're working properly? And have they gotten rid of all the people from, extra people outside of the polls?
I just want to say on that note, though, if I don't get enough votes, I have got a huge amount of people behind me. We're going to stage a coup. And I think February 6th might be a good time to do it. I'm not sure.
I'm going to pay money for each of your votes. So
okay, good. Well, we're digging ourselves right into this straight away, guys. That's definitely going to help with the algorithm. Keep going.
My name is Oliver Twist, and I've checked all the polls, and they're fine.
1 minute has passed, audience. 1 minute has passed.
I want to know also, are animals with special gifts allowed to vote in this round?
I'm just going to say sure, why not, to whatever you say at this stage, Ruth. What
are these special gifts?
Well, I don't know, but
I'll take an Xbox.
There's animals, working, as test animals at labs, and I imagine that they would be quite gifted.
Yeah,
especially hippopotami.
There's seeing-eye dogs. There's humping dogs. There's all kinds of dogs.
There's the irritable owls, of course, as we know.
Yeah, that T-shirt though. Yeah.
You give a rat enough charge and an internet connection, go nuts.
Oh yeah, they'll eat a foursome of turtles.
I'm going to take a very, very quick plug for something that's happening in April in my local area of Southend-on-Sea in the UK, which is the Southend 48-hour Improvathon. All for charity, starts on the 25th of March, going all the way to the 27th. 48 hours long, and it's all for charity. And if you want to follow the social media, please do at Southend48thon. And hopefully I'm going to be a part of it in some form or fashion. And it's all for good cause.
Voting is now closed. Just wanted to get that in there for the audience. So you can continue that in 1 second, Dave. It sounded very good. Now, performers, continue saying what you're saying. I'm going to need an extra minute just to tally up these votes, and then we will announce what's going on. So
I've got something to plug too.
Fantastic.
We don't need to know, Marty.
No. Ryan, you're little.
Ryan,
you're little.
Marty, plug it.
I'm just saying.
Norm, can I have one of those buttons, please?
How much
Just
does
saying,
Ryan
if you vote for me,
weigh?
it's a free trip to Australia.
Yeah, or if you send us tickets, we'll all participate.
I was going to say, Ryan, it's a little late to bring the dog into this. You should have brought him in earlier while the votes were being tallied.
People would vote for the dog.
Ryan's getting his workout in.
Yeah.
It's a talented dog. Tell us what he does, Ryan.
A gifted dog.
Yeah, do a flip.
Yeah, Ryan, do a flip. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
In all seriousness, though, Ryan, you really need to workshop that Darth Vader stand-up routine. That was brilliant. That was really funny.
Okay, guys. Guys, sorry to interject. This is an
I can't believe you
important
missed
one.
the snoring joke as well.
For the first time in this year's championship, we have a tie situation.
Oh,
I believe for the first time ever in a world championship, we have a three-way tie. And yes, so what this means is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There are 9 of you. A couple of people who were meant to do the show aren't able to. What I've been doing is I've been putting half through. What I can do, especially in light of this, is I can say out of 9, 5 can progress. But I will announce who is going through, and then we will deal with the three-way tie. So, going through tonight will be Marty, well done, well done. Deirdre, well done, Deirdre. And Dave. Marty, Deirdre, and Dave. There are 2 places still available, but we have a 3-way tie. Never happened before. I know how we will solve it, and it's a little bit of an unfortunate way.
Battle to the death.
Well, kind of.
Hunger Games.
The 3 who are tied, and I want to say well done to everyone. There was lots and lots of votes coming through on tonight's show, but the 3-way tie is between Norm, is between Christy, and is between Ryan. Okay? So the way we will settle this, and well done if you if I haven't mentioned your name, Ruth Zakaran. Oh God, I messed it up right at the end there. Sandy, you've been fantastic as well. But we are going to have to say goodbye to one of Norm, Christy, and Ryan. What I'm going to do is a game called an extreme monologue. The way this works is we will have one of our performers start the monologue. And we might have to do two of these, I'm afraid. One of the performers will start the monologue, and they're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. They are also not allowed to hesitate. And in this game, we count extended pauses or saying non-words like or If you break either of those rules, one of the other performers can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that you've broken a rule, then they get to take over the monologue. Whoever is in charge of the monologue after 60 seconds will go through. That we'll have to do this twice, unfortunately, because I didn't have a better solution to just eliminate one person. So I'll roll a dice. Norm, we're going to say you are number 1, Christy, you are number 2, Ryan, you are number 3. Whichever number I get first will start, and it is number 2.
You have to make sentences or just say words like some people sometimes do?
What? Ideally it's a monologue, so it should make sense, right? Okay. So Christy,
Are we continuing their monologue or making a new one for ourselves?
you come up with a brand new one, okay? You come up with a brand new one. So you're not allowed to repeat any words, you're not allowed to hesitate. And so what I will say here, Christy, would you like a fictional character or a real person? You get to choose.
Oh goodness. I will go for a real person. To hell with it.
A real person, okay. You are Jake Paul, and your scenario is you're Jake Paul, and you are training to become a nightclub bouncer. Okay. Only Norm and Ryan can call out freeze if they notice a rule has been broken. So Ryan, Norm, get ready to call out freeze. Not allowed to repeat any words. Not allowed to hesitate. Christy, begin.
What is the point of these people coming here every night on and again? Why are they here? I'm here supposed to be training for a boxing match.
Freeze. Did you call freeze, Ryan?
Did he say here twice?
Yes, there was definitely here twice.
Did.
Now, I saw you going like this. I'm going to say you have to call freeze, guys. You have to call freeze. But Ryan, you get to take over. You're Jake Paul. You're training to be a nightclub bouncer. 20 seconds is gone. Go.
Gyllenhaal's and Tyson's. Welcome to Club Paradise. Punchy YouTube brothers. Video game concept. Maybe. Personality. Internet sensation. Punching bag ears. Cauliflower potential. Violence solves everything in my world. Hurt
He said,
freeze. What's the challenge?
In.
Oh, I can't remember.
At the very beginning, said in your.
Okay, I'm going to take your word for it. There is 3 seconds left. 3 seconds left. And we can check this later. If there's a mistake, then we'll address it then. But otherwise, 3 seconds to go. Take it away.
I am Jake Paul.
And that is time. Norm, you have stolen a victory there last second. Congratulations to Norm. So now, Christy and Ryan. Christy, I will say you are number 1. Ryan, you are number 2. We repeat this process one more time, and then we will continue onwards. So, look, first number I get to come up is number 2. Ryan, you get to begin this. Fictional character or real person?
Fictional.
Okay. You are Dorothy Gale, and you have the virus. You are Dorothy Gale, you have the virus. Christy, only you can call out freeze if he repeats any words or if he hesitates, which is a pause, or saying a non-word like or Take it away.
Kansas in my bloodstream. Virus, Dorothy edition. Hurt life. Can dogs heal? Forever joy can bring solitude to worlds green with envy. Witches, north, south, east, west, equator, who cares? Fire is upon lands where munchkins bring candy to daddies and mommies, uncles, sisters, grandparents. Here, joy forever
Joy.
spring forth.
Freeze. Is that a repetition of joy?
I believe so.
Can anyone else verify?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, Ryan. 52 seconds gone. That was a spectacular time. Okay, Christy, is over to you. Go.
Toto, where art thou? Come here, please.
And that is
This
time.
yellow
That is
brick
time.
road.
Well done. Ryan, I'm sure everyone absolutely feels for you right now. They were 2 spectacular rounds, but the rules of the game are such. Christy, congratulations. That means you progress through. Well done. So, audience, thank you very much. That was tense finale moments here on the Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championship. But let's find out where we can find everyone on social media. Starting with, I've got to come to Ryan. I think you did spectacularly well there. Where can the people find you?
Oh, you don't have to follow me anywhere. It's okay.
He's got a dog for that.
Okie dokie. Ruth, where can the people find you?
You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm going to be in an upcoming development of a musical, and I'll be singing and acting in the musical. There'll be readings in New York and Los Angeles. I'll be posting on my social media, and you will be able to attend the reading if you are available.
Okay. Deirdre, where can the people find you?
If you look at my name, but if not, I wrote it on a napkin just now. Because I also have a hard name. So this is Instagram, if you include LA after it. So first to middle, DeirdreKathleen.com has all my socials. I am currently not in anything because I'm dealing with health stuff, but go Ruth, rooting for you, break a leg.
Okay, let's see. Zakairan, where can the people find you?
Well, you can find me at zakairan.com and my name at any of the, of course, classic Instagram, Facebook, etc. I had a fabulous time. Thanks, David.
Thank you very much. Christy.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Christiana_Liz, as my Zoom name now says. That's Christiana. It's like Christian at an A at the end. If you are Melbourne-based, which is where I am, I'm currently improving at Jurassic World the Exhibition. It's open still for 2 more weeks, so come on through, learn about dinosaurs, and just hang out with me. There's a fake dinosaur. No, not fake. There's dinosaur poo. It's very real. Hang out with me, please.
Thank you very much. Sandy.
You can find me on Facebook, Sandy Handley. Also, we have a Get a Room Facebook page if you would like to follow our troupe. We've been together over 4 years. We're an online-only troupe. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thanks, David.
Pleasure. Norm.
On Friday is the extravaganza, where I'll be performing with Extreme at 4 o'clock Eastern and with Improfessionals at 8:09 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay, fantastic. Dave.
You can find me on Instagram and Blue Sky at David Jervis Green and David Jervis Green on everywhere else, and follow my troupe, the LAPD Improv Police, on Facebook and Instagram and all that sort of stuff. And as I said earlier, at Southend 48thon, 48-hour Improvathon in Southend, where a whole host of people will be performing for 48 hours for charity. So please follow them.
Okay, fantastic. For me, my name is David Pstansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get any of my books the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, say how to play pretty much all the games we did on tonight's show, the Improviser's Bucket List, and of course the Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre, all of which are available on Amazon worldwide. Head over to www.extremed.tv to find out all of the information on that and the rest of the championship. So, proud of you, Deirdre, says Tom. Kudos to all. Great show, says Rob. Great show tonight, everyone, says Dave. Papaya says, well done, everyone. Everyone loves a three-way, says Rob as well. And a couple of other comments I can't quite make head or tail of. But with that, until next time, stay safe. Always stay extreme. Semi-finals begin tomorrow. And ciao for now. Boom. And we are off the...
Thanks for watching, everybody.
And boom, it's over, and we're off the air. Time to chill out, throw your knickers in the air. Remember the good times, cause none of it was real. Remember the memories and how they made you feel. Silver in a flash like a one fever dream. Remember the memories and always stay extreme. Shut your face, you've not heard enough. It's time to play out your extreme vision class. Remember the good times, cause none of it was real. Remember the memories and how they made you feel. It's over in a flash like a one-way dream. Remember the memories and always stay extremes. Get ready now, people, we gotta commit a crime. Our jokes are killer, it's extreme improv time. Listen up, man, we're gathering the van. It's getting out of hand, we gotta say yes and it's not a scam, it's not a scheme. We say yes and then we always stay extreme. Buckle up kids, get ready for the show. It's Extreme Improv, you ready, let's go. You laugh so hard you'll get indigestion. Stick up your hands and give us a suggestion. We'll make stuff up on whatever you say. Cowards and monkeys ready to play. You have no shame, we're about to get mean. Always remember to always stay extreme. Show your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's Extreme Improv. Shut your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's Extreme Improv. We're bursting your bubble, we're making a scene. We're causing some trouble, always stay extreme. On stage and online, we're fooling around. We never stall a time, and we're making the sound. Show your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's Extreme Improv. I said shut your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's Extreme Improv. And boom, it's over, and we're off the air. Time to chill out, throw your knickers in the air. Remember the good times, cause none of it was real. Remember the memories and how they made you feel. Silver in a flash like a one fever dream. Remember the memories and always stay extreme. Shut your face, you've not had enough.